Hi again. This is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. I am here today for day 4 of my 7 sweet Stampin' days. So I have just a little project for you today, and I'm going to show you a card that will coordinate with it. But today I decided, I'm looking to see, just checking, I don't see anybody online yet, which is fine. Everybody can watch the replay if they aren't available to see it now. But in any case, I decided to use this Heartfelt stamp from our the annual catalog, the main catalog that came out in June. So this, some of you might already have this from back then, but at the time you could buy it as a bundle with the heart punches, the straight edge, and the scallop. Now I think you have to order them separately, meaning I believe the heart punches, and I'm just going to look it up real quick. I should have looked it up beforehand. I apologize. Oh no, I take that back. So you can still get the Heartfelt bundle if you wanted this stamp set and these 2 punches. That's the Heartfelt bundle. You could buy just the punches come as a pack, and it's $34 for the 2 of them, which that's a pretty good deal, I suppose. They are great punches because the straight edge one is smaller than the scallop. So I'll show you a couple things using them today. But this was so this came out in June, and it's really cute. I like this lacy heart. You can see this is the project I'm going to show you how to make today, and it's perfect size for. I designed it around a package of Tic Tacs, but you could also stick other small candies inside of it. So I made one kind of plain in case, I don't know, I thought this one looked less feminine, so maybe a little boy or a guy. And this one looked more feminine. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. You kind of have to do pinks and reds and all those pretty colors. But in any case, I use this stamp set and those punches. And let's see, I am going to, do I want to make the card first or the box? It looks like one person's watching. I hope we get a couple more. It's been great seeing you guys. I say seeing, and that's in quotes, seeing you. It's been fun to have people joining me. And so I'm going to show you. Let's make this box first, because it's a really cute little box, and you could put maybe a few packages of chapstick, a couple, maybe 3 would fit in here, chapstick, or Tic Tacs like I did, maybe even. So here's one. I was just playing around with some retired paper. When I try to plan out my boxes and I'm testing things, so you could fit these Hershey nuggets, I think these are called. You could probably fit like 2 fit in the bottom. Then you could probably get 2, 4. You might be able to fit 6, maybe 5, but definitely 4 or 5. So I did it around the Tic Tac box. So let's see. It's a cool thing if you do craft fairs or something. And I used this ribbon. Remember this ribbon from the holiday catalog? Well, we still have it available. I love this mesh ribbon. So anyway, oh, I got a like. Somebody's watching. There's another. Looked like there was another person. But if you're out there, you can say hello. All right, so let's make this Tic Tac holder, or whatever you want to call it. So you are going to start with, let me move a couple things around. And because I want you to be able to still see things. And I have my light set up. So anyway, so we're gonna, let's say, well, we'll make this one because this one's kind of simple, and I used the punches in a card that I'm gonna make with you. So we'll do, let's see, hello Sherry, how are you? Good morning, or good after, is it good? Oh, I don't know where you live, but it's noontime here, so it's lunchtime. But I can say good morning to you. Maybe you're somewhere where it's still morning. But anyway, to make this cute little box, and then we'll do a card. I have all the supplies to make a card ready to go afterwards. Oh, look at all the hearts and thumbs ups I'm getting. Okay, so to make this, and it took me a couple tries to come up with the pattern for this. I say pattern, but I guess that's what you can call it. So you need a scoring tool, and you're going to start out with a piece of cardstock, and it is not quite square. It's 6 1/4 by 6. Okay, and you probably could use designer series paper, but it might be a little thin. We do have some designer series paper that's a little bit thicker. It's me again. Oh, did you come and go, Sherry? So 6 1/4 by 6, and then I will tell you now, you need a scoring tool, or like I showed you yesterday, if you have the ball end like of a stylus that you could, if you have a scoring board, you can certainly use that. If you have the trimmer that has the scoring blade on it, that's what I'm using today. But you could also use a remember I showed you yesterday that when you buy the Stampin' when you buy the Take Your Pick tool, you not only, it comes with different heads. It comes with the putty head, and I think an extra putty. It comes with this head that has the 2 double heads. It's got a point and a spatula on one side, and it also comes with the scoring tool, which has a larger ball and a smaller ball. So any way you decide, whatever way you score things, I'm going to use my trimmer because I have a blade in it. I mean a scoring blade, so it's easier for me. So we're going to start with let's start with the 6-inch side. So here's the 6-inch side that I have going horizontal. Okay, and what you're going to do, this is a really simple box. Let me move some stuff out of the way. This is a simple box, just a few score lines and some cuts, but I just thought it was cute, and I think that you could do, it's skinny, but you could change the measurements. I just took the TicTac box and kind of measured around it and came up with my own little pattern. So on the 6-inch side, we're going to first score at 3/4. Then we're going to slide our paper over to 4 and score at 4 inches. Okay, so that was at 3/4 and 4. If you want if you on the scoring tool, the scoring board, just put it up in the corner, and 3/4 and 4. Now you're going to turn it, and on the 6 1/4 inch side, we are going to first, I don't know, I think I'll have to open, no, I won't have to open this because we're only going to go to 5 1/2. So the first score is at 2. Then we go to 2 3/4. Then we go to 4 3/4. So I'm going to slide that over to 4 3/4. There might be a glare. Let me see. Looks like one of the lights is like aiming right down in the corner. And then I'm going to, so that was at 4 3/4. And then I'm going to slide it over to 5 1/2. Oops. Jumped 5 1/2. And that's it. Okay, so I'll get rid of this, and I'll repeat that. So we scored at, on the 6 1/4 inch side, we scored at 2, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5 1/2. And on the 6-inch side, we scored at 2. We scored it, well, we did it this way: 3/4 and 2. No, 3/4 and 4. Sorry, I'll get you all mixed up. Okay. So let's see, it looks like there's 2 people watching you daily. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you enjoy this. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy them. Nice to see you again. I saw your name the last few days. Okay, so now we have all our score lines. So the best way is to go in and use a bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder and you have a block that has a rounded edge like this, you can use that also. That's another way. Just fold, and just as long as it's a rounded edge. There are other things you could use. The back of your scissors if it's rounded, and you don't want it to make a mark on your paper. But a bone folder is good to have. So I'm going to crease on all the folds. And I like this little box because it seems like it would be hard to do, but it really isn't. Okay, let's see. So I want to have it like this. Can you guys see the... I hope you can see the score lines. I'm going to show you, I'm going to make a mark, if I find my pen, what I'm taking off. So I'm going to take off this section, these two sections, and this little corner there. All right. Can you see the, I'm going to tilt it. Hopefully you can see the corners and everything. And I'm going to take my tools and I'm going to cut right up, cut this piece off. I'm going to cut, first I'll just cut the straight lines. All right. This one. Oops. Sorry, my hands are shaking. I get nervous when I do these videos. This is helping me do it every day for these 7 days. It's helping me kind of get used to, hopefully work out the bugs. Because I have been doing YouTube videos, but I just haven't been doing that many lives. All right, and then I'm going to cut this square off here. Like that. In fact, I'm going to, you don't have to do this part, but sometimes I like to just put a little wedge. Just like that. And now this one, you can fold down these two pieces so that we can cut off this. Okay. All right, so, I have a little bit of a, I want to get that little bit of a bump off. I'll just get rid of that little, there. Okay. Let me get rid of my trash. All right, so, well, I was hoping Tracy would show up today because this would be really cute for her tea shop. I bet you she has maybe little tea biscuits or something that she can put in these. Okay, so this is what your piece should look like at this point. Okay, now I am going to use the scallop tag topper that we have, but you could use any tag topper that would probably, as long as you can fit, this is 2 inches here, as we want to punch that, so as long as you have a tag topper that will fit 2 inches, that will work. All right, so you're going to slide this in just like that and punch and get the first one, and you're going to do the other one also, and that's it. So we have our 2 sides punched. Now where we're going to put the adhesive is on this. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot we have more cutting to do. Oh, this didn't round very well. I'm going to just, that's interesting. I'll just round that myself. Sometimes the punch I must have not got it centered. Forgot that I had to have you do these pieces down here. You're going to make a slit into these 4. I mean these 3. We cut off this one here. Okay, and now we're going to take this like this, and we're going to put adhesive. Oh, I didn't grab my adhesive. Here it is. And you're just going to put some adhesive on this piece here. And when you're doing like these kind of boxes or 3D projects, use something strong. You could use, we have tear and tape that's really strong, and you could use the liquid glue, but this Seal Plus, the Stampin' Seal Plus, I've been using that a lot. So now you can, let's see, so how did I do this? Oh gosh, I think I did this backwards. No, I didn't. Did I do it backwards? No, there you go. So you're going to fold this down, fold that in, and then this should line up just like that. I'm trying to line up the seam line so it's nice and straight. And then you have created your kind of box, and you can press that a little. And now you have that part done anyway. And now we're going to go ahead and do our, this is going to be my front, because what I look for is this seam that we just made by closing it. I like to put that facing the back. So this is our front. So that means I'm going to put adhesive on this piece here. The two little pieces go in, and I'm going to put adhesive on this piece here. Get this going. Close the two pieces in, then this piece, and then that. So that's the front of our box. Isn't that cute? That was pretty easy though, wasn't it? It's not a hard box once you figure it out. So as far as putting it together, now where did I put my, I know they were right. Oh, here they are. I moved everything. Okay, so first I'm going to put, I cut a piece of our silver foil paper. This is 1 3/4 by 3 inches. I believe it was 3 inches. Let me just make sure. I want to put out, in fact, I'll put this out because I'm going to do some stamping. So I brought out my foam pad because these stamps are, once again, they're photopolymer, so you want to have a little bit of foam underneath you because they don't have a lot of so let me see, they don't have a lot of cushion. Yep, so 3 inches by 1 3/4 by 3 inches. And then I took a piece of red cardstock that's just a little bit smaller than this, and it's 1 5/8. So I'm going to put this on here. Just like this. And put it right centered, so there's about 1/8 inch all the way around. Make sure I got the front of my box. And this I'm putting flat. If you want to, you could put it up on dimensionals. I got to try to remember to stay inside. And then I just put this centered in the front of the box. And then you can, my fingers aren't long enough. You might have longer fingers. I just take my bone folder and go inside the box and press it like that. Now the reason I did the foil was because I'm using this metallic ribbon that we have. This was in the holiday catalog, and it was in the Halloween section, but I think it was just so pretty to use. I used it for, even though they had it under Halloween, I used it for Christmas cards and Christmas, wrapping Christmas goodies and stuff. So I took about, I think I took about 16 inches or so. So I'll cut about that from here. And it's nice and wide, but you know, it can shrink down. It's really cool ribbon. I don't know if you've used it before, but we still have it. It was in the like I said, the holiday catalog, but it's still, it's carried over, so you can still buy it. So, oh, I want to do some stamping first. So let me put that. I get carried away. It's hard for me to talk and work at the same time. So we're going to do some stamping. So out of this was what I was using. I'm using, and all these photopolymer, they tend to dye, the photopolymer dyes, stains, I should say, stains from the red ink, but it doesn't affect your stamping at all. So I'm going to stamp a few things. I'm going to stamp this From My Heart to Yours. Put that up here. And I'm going to stamp this big heart, which is really pretty. It's hard to see it on the stamp, but it's got this nice, not lace work, but a nice design to it. So I'm going to ink that up. And you definitely want your foam mat because you need that cushion. So I'm going to press it down, and I like to hold it there to kind of get a, let the ink sink in. Cross your fingers, and that looks pretty good. And then I will need, well, see, there is a little smudge there, but you know how I'm going to fix that? I am going to grab, let's see, I have grabbed my Real Red marker. That's what I like about Stampin' Up. All their products coordinate, and I'm just going to, see how that little white Maybe you can't even see it on the camera. But I'm just going to do that, and it's gone. So that was good. Okay, and now I want this little one. Now we don't have a punch for this, so I'm going to fussy cut this out. But it's not that bad of a, it's a small piece. And I didn't go around the little, oops, the little edges. I may have been out of the image when I was stamping that just now, but so I apologize if I was. So that's it for stamping as far as this project goes. And now I'll show you how simple this is. We're just going to punch this heart, and this is the scallop punch, so it fits perfectly because it coordinates with this stamp set, but it fits perfectly around the heart, and you get that scallop. Now for this one here, I took a 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and it just fits that. Let me get it centered when I look at it towards me, and then I'll show you, right? Like that. And then what I did was I just fussy cut this little heart here. All right, and all I did, I didn't go in and around each of those little curved, what is that, like it looks like a lacy type of thing. I just kind of went around the edge because you'd never be able to cut on those little. So I'm just going to cut around the edge, just like so. Keep going. I'm trying not to touch my heart too much because I know the ink dries fast, but sometimes you just don't want to, you know, smear it. Okay, so that's all our stamping for this. So all I did for this, it's really kind of simple. Grab my dimensionals. I put this bottom one on flat. And I wanted to do this stamp set because I don't know about you. I don't buy a lot of Valentine stamp sets, but I bought one from this year. I think it was called Lots of Love. No, Lots of Heart. And last year, not last year, but yeah, this past year, I had bought this one. So, let's see, where's my thing here? This is going to go up in this area here. Just in that little section there. And then this one is going to go up on dimensionals also. But you don't want to put a dimensional over here because that's going to go off the edge. So kind of keep to this side. You know, you can put like that maybe. You can actually put this one, I can put one a little closer. But you want it to be able to, you don't want it to show. So it's just going to go on like that, and you don't want it to show on coming off the edge. So I'll take these off. Take your pick tool. I'm glad you're here, Sherry. It looks like it's just me and you. So I appreciate you being here. So I just put that up on dimensionals, just like that. Right? And now take this piece here, and I'm going to feed it through the front of these two pieces. Oh, let's put our TicTacs in. You want to put whatever you're going to put in. And I'm going to close this up. I'm going to feed this through. Folded the ribbon in half. I'm going to feed it through like that. Do you stamp a lot, Sherry? Are you a crafter? Or are you a craft video watcher? All right, so then that's through. I looped it through, and I'm just going to make a little bow. I love this ribbon. Isn't it pretty? Isn't that just pretty? Just adjust your, however big you want your little loops to be. And then I just trimmed it on the sides because it was just a little long. And there you have it. Oh, one more thing. Oops. Trying to get off the... It's hard to do it in a different direction when I'm trying to let you guys see what I'm doing. All right, so then one last thing is I just threw on some of these rhinestones. I put a big one here. I put a medium size here, and then I think that's a big one up top here. Uh-oh. Pick it up. And Maybe I'll put it here. So isn't that cute? And there you have it, a cute little box for your Tic Tacs. So now I just want to show you a quick card, and I've actually started putting some of it together so it wouldn't take long. And so I have a Rococo Rose card base, and I've already creased it. And I have these 3 layers. Let me see, what did I do with... Okay, I want to give you some measurements. So I didn't put this down yet. I had started to, and then I changed it. So I ripped it up, and I had actually put it on a basic white, thick basic white card base, and it was just too much white. So I ripped it off and decided that it was going to go on a Rococo Rose base. So what I did was I'll give you the measurements. So this is the Whisper White, or basic white, in case you want to recreate this card, is 3.5 by, 3.5 by 4 3/4. The red is a 1/4 inch smaller, so it's 3 1/4 by 4.5. And then this Heart DSP, which is part of the Snailed It designer paper, that is 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, and I just put it, I'm going to just put this, I'm going to wrap around, I'm going to do my knot thing with the, a Sharpie, and I showed it yesterday, but I'll show it again today. So you take a Sharpie, and you tie it around, like so, and I'm going to put my knot towards one side, so I keep one side longer than the other. I want to make sure I cut my ribbon long enough, yep. And then I just tie this again, so it's 1 knot, and then 2, and you pull it tight, and then you slide it off, just like that, and you slide it off, and then you have this little ribbon with a loop, and I'm going to put, oh my goodness, I have such a mess here. Okay, I'm going to put some adhesive on the other side, and I'm going to wrap this right around the edge. So I was just playing around with this, and just wanted to come up with something. Let me see if I think I want to put this on. So I just had a few different things that I was going to put on here. I think I'm going to put this in, so I'm going to put a little tiny bit of adhesive in the center of this, so that right in the center, so I can slide it in and hide it behind the ribbon, because this is a piece of vellum that I used the, my favorite dies, Stitch So Sweetly. I use this medium size, second largest one I used. So that just adds a little bit of background. And then I stamped with this stamp here. I stamped this Happy Valentine's Day, and I punched it out with the straight edge, the regular heart shape, heart punch, and got that. Then I went ahead and I punched out 2 of the scallop hearts, and I'm not sure which I'll use, but I'm going to put this card mat, now that it's all layered, this layered mat, I'm going to put down on my Rococo Rose base. Thought I saw some adhesive. Oh, there it is. And this is going to go down. I think I had it on a white base first, and it just didn't do anything for me, so I put that like that. So now that's all down. Now I have this to go on a heart. Oh, then I decided, do I want a circle? And then I thought, well, I started saving these pieces. I hang on. Oh, I'm going to cut this into a knot. Don't forget, that's part of the Sharpie technique. You make that little bow. You make that little loop, and then you put your scissors in at an angle, and you cut it at an angle. You can go back in, make them shorter if you'd like. So I don't know. I was trying to decide if I want to do that with this. And I don't have anybody watch. Yeah, there's somebody watching, but you can do that. Or I did have I also did this, but I had stuck it down, so I did it on red. Let me see what that looks like. I think I like that one. So I'm going to do that. And I had stuck this down and put it on my other, well, that's not going to work, is it? I'm going to put some new, I had peeled this off of something else. I didn't like it. You know, I was just playing around trying to figure out what I was going to do today. If you don't have one of these adhesive removers, they're really good because you can just do this and you can get most of it off. You can get all of it off if you work at it, but I don't want to keep you. You're not here to watch me remove adhesive. But anyway, you can get those on Amazon. I do have a couple. If someone is looking for them, I can always send you one. All right, what did I do with my, okay, dimensional. So, yep, I think that I like the red better. I was auditioning all the different colors, but I like the red better. So I'm going to put this down like that. Get rid of these. I'm almost out of the image, I just realized. Okay, so I'll put this on right here. And since we use that ribbon, I really like this ribbon. This is the, well, Whisper White. It's silver-edged Whisper White, but they'll probably come out and rename it Basic White, I would assume. I don't know, unless they're going to keep the name of the ribbons and things and just change the paper, because now we don't sell the Whisper White anymore. I think because it was because of COVID, I think the plant that made our white paper, Whisper White, closed due to COVID, something like that. So because I have silver there, I'm going to add some silver rhinestones, and you can put them anywhere you want. I think I want to put a little one on this, maybe over here. That's cute. See, much better than when I had it on, when I was putting this base. I hadn't built the card. I just had put this red matte layer onto a Whisper White or Basic White matte, and I just didn't like that. I'll show you another card I did not use. I use these punches for. This is a real red card base, and that heart paper again from the Snailed It. It's really cute paper. On the back of it has mushrooms. That's cute too. Oh, that'd be cute. And this is from, I think, Happy Thoughts maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that thank you is from this stamp set. Sorry, I had to get a stamp set from behind me. This is a nice stamp set too, and this has this thank you, and I put on the inside, the little things you do so well and so often make a big difference to so many people. So I did the same thing with, I cut one of these scalloped rectangles from the Stitched So Sweetly die set. This was the largest one. I put that, I wrapped some Whisper White twine around. I think this was Pool Party or Coastal Cabana. I think it's Pool Party. The straight punch, and then I made a white scallop punch. And I threw on some of these. We've been using these this week. Where's my pack of them? They're the resin hearts. I seem to have misplaced, but they're the resin hearts. Put those on. And I threw a couple of resin hearts on the inside too. So those are 2 cards. And then we have our 2 projects. So let me just clean all this out. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at donnasingleton33@yahoo.com. If you want to be on my mailing list, my email list, then you can go ahead and visit donnascreativespace.com, and in the heading you can click on sign up for my newsletter or contact me, and then just put your email address in there. I don't send a lot of emails, you know, and a lot of newsletters, so I won't be like bombarding you with things. Let me put these 2 out. So that's what we did today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Oh, I did want to mention one thing, that during Celebration, I mean, it's really, if you ever thought of joining Stampin' Up, you don't have to sell. You can just buy the stuff for yourself. And you can also just join, get the special, and you know, there's no commitment that you have to stay. You just continue as long as you want, and you get a discount on the products that you sell. I'd love to have you on my team. And during celebration, which lasts till February 2nd, one of the specials is, it's always been, when purchase, you get to choose $125 for only $99. Free shipping, tax, whatever's charged in your area. But so $99, you get to pick out $125 worth of product. Now, if you join during celebration, they have a special going on. Besides that, besides getting $26 worth of product for free, you also get these 5 packages of designer paper. So in these packages, I'm just going to open up the brights. I don't want to open up every single one. These coordinate with all the colors, all the color collections that Stampin' Up! Sells. So you get 5 packages of Designer Series paper. So you get the brights, a package of the neutrals, a package of the regals, a package of the settles. And then the 5th package is the 2020-2022 in color paper. I'll show you that in a sec. But so there's let's say there's 40 pieces in, I think, all of these. So that's 5 packs. So that's 200 pieces of paper, right? 40 times 5, yeah, 200 pieces. So I'll just fan through this. I love the brights. Look how pretty this is. And then this is one side, and then these are 6x6 paper packs, right? Let me get this open a little bit. Oh, there's another color in there. Don't want to miss that. So these are just the brights, right? Now I'm going to try to flip this over without losing this whole thing. And this is the other side. Some flowers, and it looks like little like stripes that have balls in them. But isn't that pretty? So that's the package of brights, and you can't buy these yet. These will be in the annual catalog coming out in May. They've moved the annual catalog from June to May, but you can get all 5 packs for free if you join my team. I'm not going to go through and open, well, you know what? I'm going to open the neutrals, because neutrals are great for masculine projects. And look at, because we do have in our neutrals, we have navy, and we have Mary Merlot, and we have the, oh gosh, Mossy Meadows. But look at how pretty these are. Aren't these nice neutrals? They're just so nice. And these, like I said, you can't get these unless you joined. You'll get these for free. I'll flip these over, and there's the, oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So these are great. That's a great thing to get these. So if you're interested, you can go to my website, donnasingleton.stampinup.net, and you can click on join. And it walks you right through it, and you'll get these 5 packages of paper, plus you'll get to pick out $125 for only $99. So you get $26 free, plus 200 6x6 sheets of paper. Okay, that's my spiel today. And back to our 2 projects that we made today. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I see Geraldine. Sorry you're late. Oh, that's okay. Oh, all these people started showing up. I didn't even get a chance to say hello. Let's see. Hello, Donna. Sherry's, I think Sherry's still here. Geraldine, that's okay that you like. Yeah, those Designer Series papers are really nice, aren't they, Geraldine? Hi, Susan. How you doing? Well, I'm glad you guys joined me, and you can always go back and watch the beginning and see how to make this cute box that holds some Tic Tacs. You can put chocolate in it as well. And that's it. So thanks for joining, and hope to see you back here tomorrow for another day. It'll be day 5. This is day 4. It'll be day 5 of my 7 sweet Stampin' days. I hope you guys are liking these, because I'm really trying to put myself out here and do more Facebook Lives. So here I am. All my mistakes and everything. I'm right here. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll hope to see you back here tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.